Hey, traders. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't know. Kind of seems like no surprise, right? I mean, you know what's funny? We talked about the three highs, the lower highs, and then you rallied one more time and even got a fourth high, man. Like, really? What's up, Donald, man? Thanks.
Hi, Pinda Chat. Sell Celsius. It wants to do things after $3 US and 50 cents. Get well.
I mean, if you want to look at sell, we'll look at sell. Sure, dude. Thanks. All right, but just kind of looking back, I mean, it looked like classic distribution. It looked like a pattern was about to be violated, and you know, you got right back down that sport. And it's like, oh, this is it. Is it even posted like in general chat in the Discord? It's like, is it time for Bitcoin? And like literally, yes, it was time, because Bitcoin dropped like a rock, man. It's down between $2,000 and $3,000. I think that was brought up maybe yesterday. Anyway, dude, you got as low as $42,500, and that's about $150 away from the low point we saw December 4th on that crash or whatever. So don't know how long it's gonna take before recovery happens. As you can clearly see, it doesn't look like it's done, though. It's oversold, like vastly oversold in the 60-minute. You know, lowest levels since December 28th, not too long ago. There's no divergence or anything, is there? An exhaustion? 60-minute, you normally need it to rally and then sell off again, and then you develop divergence. So that's just one time scale. It's not even that significant.
Nick Haslam super chatted $57.18. Thanks for the market heads up, my 8 OXT please, surfer.
Oh, I didn't even know anyone watched the stream yesterday. Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, sure, dude. I mean, it's just the way. It's just price action. It's just the way price action looks locally. After a bullish harmonic developed, this is what it looks like before it gets invalidated and obliterated. Okay, so yep. I think the reward said it was like, prepare yourself, be prepared, understand, don't be surprised, all that, to ad nauseum. Just 24 hours ago. All right, so let's go to the 4 hour. Remember, how did it go on the 4 hour? There was a bearish engulfing candle yesterday. Bearish engulfing candle. And then it really bullish engulfing, and then could never breach those previous 40 levels, right? I mean, like, not even this swing low from December 4th, candle low close. It was bad, man. It was just tons of tremendous amounts of back tests of all these resistance supports, and then the dump, and then it took about 8 hours. In an 8 hour period, Bitcoin at its lowest point lost 9% of its value, $4,200.
Is that a joint?
So yeah, but hey, I mean, yep, this sucks. There's no edge at all on the 4 hour. 4 hours at its lowest RSI since December 4th, since that crash. Not even close to rivaling it. Or on that fateful day, we saw a low of 16.14. So yeah, volume rallying, lots of volume, highest volume we had seen today on the 4 hour since, you could guess, December 4th. Okay, so not much of anything to look at even on the 4 hour right now, but the daily, there is something to maybe look at here. Maybe. Where, you know, that was real fast. That you saw, you know, this is what happens between supports and resistances. You go straight up, straight down. So this is, we've type 1. Maybe this is working on type 2. Like, what we're going to be looking for over the coming week or two is, how is this critical area going to hold? Will it hold? Well, I mean, the good news is, if it's slow and methodical and takes a sweet time and you don't just crash through it, the idea that it was literally hypothesized yesterday, like literally we did this, okay, where you eventually make from your previous lows to the much lower low, just lower levels of negative momentum, and that would be a form of seller exhaustion or bullish divergence. So we're going to be waiting on that. It's going to take a minute. So, you know, it's just, this happens. So I think you could very well be going to test 40 to 42K. Let's just see what it's made of, because that's a very real level. You break that, long-term uptrends in jeopardy, because that's your previous swing low on the daily is September. And, you know, there's a long way down. It's a straight up, straight down, 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 straight up, straight down affair if you break 40K. For real, you know. you can break it and immediately reject it and run back up, but you know, that has yet to happen. So good news, we haven't broken it yet. We haven't even tested yet. So you're just like type 1, type 2 with bullish divergence. That's a great combination of variables. If if it holds here, if we can really just start rounding out, maybe get a Japanese candlestick reversal like a bullish engulfing candle or something. But this is kind of like, you know, finally, man. It just really had to consolidate bearishly for a month. Gross. I can barely even, like, throat is so sore, dude. It's stupid to go live, but it was stupid to go live yesterday, but now I'm happy I did go live yesterday because if you watch the stream, you know why. I feel good about going live yesterday. So, that was your daily. It made its lowest daily candle close September 30th yesterday, and immediate fall to price action. It will be just another lowest weekly candle close actually since September 29th now, because you're going to be falling below that September 30th level, that candle high close back then. You know, I mean, it could change just 46 minutes up and down. It's getting volatile. You know, I mean, from the bottom, it's up $1,000 from its low point of the day. So, you know, up and down, man. Enjoy. Guess what, the weekly, pretty gross, man. That engulfing candle invalidated. But hey, guess what? September 27th, that week, it wasn't, nor was July 19th. Those were not invalidated, but this time it was invalidated. It happens, man. So you're scooting on down, and I guess there's a candle low close, 43,184 on the weekly, that I just don't think you want to, if you break that, you know, I'm going down to 39K. Test that high from from June 7th. And really, it's the zone, January 4th week too. So that's it, man. Highest level of negative momentum on the weekly so far since July 19th, which was the bottom. RSI at its lowest point since July, which was around the bottom. Gross. Okay, Ethereum.
Dump it.
Yeah, Ethereum. So 35, 37. That was like it. It was like a swing low, a minor one from May 13th. It was resistance in September. This has been plotted here. It fell below that. Crazy though, it's still inside the wedge, right? Still inside this consolidation structure. And I mean, you're looking for one of your lowest 4-hour close since October 13th. Dang, man. Multi-month lows. And I mean, I think eventually, like, what'll happen if, you know, Bitcoin catches footing, it will start showing bullish divergence in the 4-hour eventually, right? A low and then a lower low. You're probably going to get lower levels of negative momentum. RSI is about to be oversold again. And yeah, you could be working on oversold divergence too. Think about how it would look if Ethereum started bottoming out like this. That is divergence, undeniable divergence in some way. And we know how good the daily looks. You know, even though it's probably gotten jacked up today, you'd be looking for something like that. It's just not there yet, really, quite yet. Okay. The dust needs to settle, dude. Right? You consolidate for a month and huge impulse happens. Okay, now we gotta wait. When's the impulse done? It may not be over yet. Okay. Right, yeah, like that divergence you had that was freaking wonderful. Right, it was losing negative momentum, building again. Yikes. Big yikes, man. Still seems like okay, I guess. I mean, if that 4-hour ever develops, the daily would start developing again. Yeah, real bad. Back below 40, so you're in the bearish control zone, 36. And you don't like, it's not good being below 40. Okay, you don't want to be below 40 on the daily. Crazy in the wedge still. I'm just looking at chat for a sec. I'm not with it today. And thanks for the 1,045 people tuned in. So you got the 200-day moving average on Ethereum upon us. Wasn't even tested at the low points a day, not technically, right? It right around 3,400, and you haven't touched or tested or even, you know, touched it technically, really, since you broke it July 23rd. It was close here on the 25th, but July 23rd, you haven't touched the 200-day, and now you are very close to doing that. Okay, so I mean, if Bitcoin just continues its downtrend, you know, where eventually the lowest risk area ever could be on Ethereum would be 3,000 to 2,900. That's the pattern completion zone of the bullish bat pattern down here. Potential one hasn't developed, and I just thought it'd be really tough for it to develop actually and get to those levels because of how much freaking seller exhaustion there was on the daily MACD histogram. But yeah, certainly nothing on the RSI. Okay, so I guess we can move on to hold on a second, let me make sure. Sol, or what is it? Sol is now a higher market cap than Cardano by far. I get far-ish, 8 billion. But we're gonna look at Binance first because Binance is number 3. I guess, man. Binance. Hey, right? We talked about this literally yesterday. If this trend was bullish, then this right here would have played out. You would have seen $600 and maybe higher. But when we got back to this level, very weak, doesn't look bullish anymore.
ETH kissed neg 10% and bounced at that 4,000. All the fun with red candles today. Thing is, this wasn't even a bucket spill, just a nice red painting.
Thank you, dude, for the 1337. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just don't feel good. So all right, that we said literally yesterday, absorption of remaining demand, another lower high, back at the support. Terrible. It seemed very real, the possibility we were going to break that, and you have now, and you got as low as 457. So the target was about 430. 430, just a peak back from, well, it's really a valley back from April 18th, and a peak from June 2nd in September. I mean, that's where we thought it would be going. We could very well be getting there soon. All right. So that's what you just got going on, man. You're in a downtrend, consecutive lower highs, lower lows, and in you know, in downtrends, they can end, right? If you have a long-term uptrend. And oftentimes they end like this, right? They end with harmonics, M shapes, back testing old resistance as support a couple times, and then they rally, and then the uptrend continues, and you start taking out previous highs. But it didn't happen this time. There was not enough demand. Therefore, the downtrend continues, and that's like what you're looking for, right? These harmonics, all these patterns, these bullish patterns, when they start underperforming and failing, it gives you like reinforcement to understand what trend we're in. We're still in the downtrend, unfortunately. But hey, in another universe, enough demand comes in, and then this plays out, and it hits these targets, and then it goes on, and then goes to 1,000. But no, it didn't happen.
Exactly what I was waiting for. Fed minutes releasing spooked the markets temporarily. Taper tantrum will die off soon, and markets will turn around.
Only after a type 2 return, if that's the case, right, man? Thanks. Okay, so BNB wrecked its support. It wasn't surprising. Nothing was surprising, right? Lowest RSI on the 4-hour you've seen since December 4th. Oh my God, I'm so surprised. Okay. So now let's go to Sol. Sol that, yeah, hey, maybe going for type 2 here. You had the reciprocal ABCD. Type 1, type 2. Maybe. Sucks you're not going to get any divergence or anything.
Strong/US coin, please. Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. Sure. Yeah, Link is something else, isn't it? Oh, it's unreal, dude. We'll actually look at Link, because that's one that's different. I don't know. There are a few that were set up like it, but no one was quite as perfect as Link, in my opinion. When you're talking about that major 150-day large bullish shark pattern. So interesting here. I don't think you want to take out this 150 level, but you just got to think this is really good here. Man, if we could start getting, if it could hold here, if it could just hold on. And this is, you know, this is where eventually this stuff can happen. Okay, one bottom, a second bottom. First time, no one knows. Nice rally, though. But then the dump all the way back down to that same level. If it holds this time, market participants will have confirmation that they need that the bottom is in. So you just got to wait around, but keep your eye on SOL, which is the 4th largest market cap crypto. I'm not counting Tether, okay? Yeah, so watch this level. It's not a joke. 150 could be a type 2 return or just a confirmation low at the pattern completion zone of a reciprocal ABCD pattern. Okay, nice Sol. Now we'll go to Cardano, which is obviously inferior to Sol, right? Only down 5%. Hey, type 2 return, right? Talking about the daily. How important maybe getting that would be. And, you know, the problem was you had that hidden bearish divergence that was so bad on the daily. Bearish engulfing candle, failed breakout. And now you're right back where you started, literally. So, you know, get rid of this real quick. That was very real consolidation structure. But now you're just looking, you're thinking here. It could end up being a lower low. But around this area is the area to be paying attention to. Cardano for something. I mean, this could be very good. And this is kind of stuff we were talking about yesterday on Bitcoin, where we said, man, all these alts, a lot of them have it's just set up for higher prices eventually. And even if Bitcoin dumps, it's going to stall them out. But most likely not really much, any kind of technical damage is going to be done to what has developed. Not going to violate or invalidate them. So, you know, this one's, all it's doing is resolving something, and we kind of need it, what we kind of look for, right? One time, no one knows. Second time, people know. So it might take a week. You might even go down to 107, you know, 108 for a lower low, but eventually you're looking for it to bottom out around here, and this could be actionable, and this could make this whole wave down could end up eventually reversing here. All right. That's Cardano. Sweet. S&P 500 couldn't do crap, right? And couldn't, you know, hey, did it fill the gap? Unbelievable, no. So it's like tomorrow it will fill the gap, right? First thing. 46.96 gap will fill, and yeah, these things happen, man. This clown market, big clown market, dude. You know, number go up, record levels of people leaving the job force, right? 4.5 million people left the job market in November, and that's a record. You know, I don't know, man. Like supply chain issues, inflation. Everything's stupid, right? So yeah, it dumped, trying to fill a gap. Hopefully all it needs to do is just make a higher low than the previous low, which was like 45.30. Make a higher low, it'll pivot and rally and go again. But that's it for now. Yep, so dumped. Everything dumps. And Dow Jones dumped, not near as bad. Ooh, is that a tweezer top on the daily? Oh boy. Let me just hide this real quick. That's almost tweezer top. I mean, where the wicks are, it's almost so perfect like that. You did fill a gap, but that was a nasty candle. There wasn't really like too much bearish divergence, like from this high to the next high. And I think there's still more upside on it, but you know, based on the wave structure and all that, but we'll see. I mean, it's right back below that old candle high close from 36.446. It's below that, close below that today. Yikes. So, what we talked about before on this, it's like eventually you can't be surprised if the old all-time high from August 13th is back tested as support. Right? I mean, you go down there, you test that, it's successfully back tested, then you rally again. But it just can't be, straight line up. It has to be ups and downs, right? That's it. So now we, whatever. It's not really that bad. We're only down 1%. But we're really stung today. NASDAQ Composite down 3.34%. Oh, a nasty lower high has been put in and a previous high. And once you break this 14.9 level, look out. I think you're going to back test 14.792 now. I mean, like, this is ugly candle right here. Yeah, like, you don't want to see a high. Look, you made your highest high ever, and then you sell off, then you rally, you make a lower high than that high. Then you sell off again, and then you rally again. And you are confirming that you're making lower highs than the highest high ever. You've confirmed it, which is bad. You think it's a dragon, it's going to rally, things are good. No. Didn't happen. Closed at its lowest low of the day. It sold all day. Sold off all day. From open to close. So you could almost imagine X, A, B, C, D stuff going on, where it's going to come down to 14,453. But yeah, you never really want to see lower highs, man. Lower highs are a terrible thing. I mean, if you want the uptrend to continue, all right? So anyway, yeah, not good. Russell 2000, massive breakdown as well, just as bad as the NASDAQ Composite, down 3.3%. Hey, what? Oh my God, we did trivia on this yesterday, chat. Please tell me you remember, right? Do you remember? What Japanese candlestick reversal is this? And then you all, what did you do? You all proceeded to say what? This is like literally 24 hours ago, okay? On this stream. It's the shooting star. Yeah, bearish-ish hammer too, sure. But shooting star, that's the one, dude. And the follow through, sweet mother of God. Beautiful. So that's it, dude. That's it. Get wrecked. And again, just a high, and then you're confirming the high here. You can't really like that too much. So let's see how far we go. Look, man, if you're in a range, you're in the dead middle of the range. Nothing you can really do here, right? You just wait for the bottom or the top. Good God, man, this market got wrecked. Okay. Gold's okay, though. Remember we talked about gold versus Bitcoin? What was happening? What was the difference? Well, Bitcoin was successfully back testing its 200-day simple moving average as resistance, whereas gold is successfully back testing its 200-day simple moving average as support after making consecutive higher lows than your previous lows, Whereas Bitcoin's making consecutive lower highs than the previous highs, lower lows, lower highs. You get it? The trends are different. Okay? I need you, I'm sure this has done very well today. This is the Peter Schiff chart. Gold to Bitcoin. Remember the double bottom? Yikes, it actually didn't do crap today. What? Of course it's going to look all whacked out like that. So dumb. But yeah, I mean, this is something you don't like ignoring. It's ignoring this, dudes, could be folly. I mean, just saying, this is a beautiful. It's so well set up. Reminds me of Ethereum when it was at $100 on the second low. Can I remove the snow from the top? It makes it hard to see what crypto I'm looking at. Dude, really? Really? You need glasses, okay? Because I have a magnified ticker that is not covered by any snow or ice. Can you raise your hand if you can see the magnified ticker, chat? For your convenience. It's literally right here. Here it is. Anyway, I don't know, man. Could be a lot more upside on gold to Bitcoin, meaning a couple things means like Bitcoin dumps while gold does nothing, or Bitcoin dumps while gold pumps, or Bitcoin does nothing and gold pumps, right? What's up, BC Blue? Thanks for the, I guess, Twitch Prime sub or something. All right. He's talking about the time frame? Are you kidding me? The time frame that is to the right of the ticker, and it's also magnified. But no, he meant something else now. Say it. Go on, say it. So dumb, dude. Okay, anyway. Just trying to go live with a fever. Dead. Okay, OXT. No. CEL for. No. Let's go to silver. Silver back below that inflection point. Did bearish engulfing. Did bearish engulfing yesterday, which is pretty much today. But there's a new day now. And there is hidden bearish divergence implying continuation down, which we would so covet. It would be the dream if silver could get back down to 2180. I keep hearing noises. Too much vocals. Okay, hey, Chris B and then Marcel B, both of y'all, not related. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Much love. Thank you, dude. You want the details? Go to your own trading view, dude. You want like what the asks and the bids, right? Go to your order book and look there. My God, dude. So yeah, looking for a type 2 return if we're lucky enough to ever get it. We may not, but it'd be amazing. One time, maybe a second time would be. Then you get divergence or convergence on the oscillators. It'd be great. Okay, let's look at U.S. oil. U.S. oil don't care about nothing, man. Right? It did nothing while everything got wrecked. Gotta love it, man. Okay, so it did test 78.35, which is a major high from 2018. It hasn't broken it yet, but keep this up, it sure will, right? And once it breaks that, the sky's the limit. And at least the PCZ of this potential shark, 82.60, but the next like major high is $87 roughly, 86.91, going all the way back into 2010 and really 2007. You are in an uptrend, undeniable uptrend. This is not what Bitcoin looks like, right? This is not Bitcoin. This is more like Bitcoin, dude. Hey, okay, yeah. All right, so got through some of these. I guess now we can go to that. Oh yeah, completely forgot about, SoundCloud.
I like turtles.
Yeah, totals, no good, man. Falling below the 200-day simple moving average. It will be the lowest daily candle close on total since September 30th. Very bad. Wow. Very bad.
Can you please move the mic from the screen because it's blocking my view of your door?
Pretty much, dude. Pretty much. And before, I can't believe this guy. I can't believe him. He's so mean. What an a-hole. I'm an a-hole because I'm the only one with a magnified ticker probably on YouTube. Yep, for sure. So anyway, $2 trillion happened today at its low point. Could very well see that again. It's not much of a real support or resistance. It's just psychological. I have it there for that reason. I mean, the next real support where you are right now is 1.78 trillion. All right, we bottomed out. Bullish 50 PCZ. It was amazing, dude. 200 moving average, gorgeous, and support resistance from February. So bad, man. Bad. Failed. You know, little false breakout above all these levels. Downtrend continues. All right, you are in a downtrend, and it is continuing, then. All right.
Hey, Mitch, you think Shane Link can ever hit $19.50 again? I'm sick, you're sick, feel better, man.
Oh, of course it always could. It's only $6 away, man. Sure. Could. But come on, what kind of question is that? It could go to $50. It could go to $20. It could go to $10. Anything's possible. Especially in this market. But do I know if it'll go to $19 again? I don't know. But all I did was know that, you know, the asset was at a clear area that was set up for maybe some higher prices from where it is, and that's it. And some of the other ones did too. And Link just happens to be surviving today, and nothing else is really. Was it UMA maybe? Someone was screaming about it. Somehow FTM's up on the day too. Band was another one that like was setting up for higher prices, man. All right, so we'll go to that first request.
Double bubble tip $25. Also Academy Sports and Outdoors, please. In the channel last dip it bounced off 200 small, now it's getting close again. Now if it bounces again, possible bearish butterfly play to exit at the top of the range. Just checking your thoughts. Much appreciated.
Yeah, we'll look at Academy, dude. If I wasn't sick, I would sing their little song. But I can't, so dang. Maybe one day. Alright, let's look at that first request while we can. I don't even know about which exchange. I know, I guess I'll just go with this one. I don't know, man. This is probably not. There's like no data. No data. Oh my god, really? I thought there was more data than this, man. Give me a break. Nope. I just keep looking at all these exchanges and there's just no data on this. Maybe it really is this new of an asset. This one goes to August. Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna go with this one. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I can't just keep looking around for trash S coins that have like little data anywhere. What am I looking at here? I'm looking at a range and a range support broken, dude. That's it. Nearing your lowest level ever. And before someone's like, dude, you don't get it, man. There's more data on Butthole Exchange. I don't care. I just looked. Like 5 different exchanges. It says most data. And on this stupid chart, it is failed, right? What was once should have been support became resistance, rejection, dumping. All right, that's it.
Thoughts on gaining interest lending crypto? Safe?
Oh, I don't really know. That's
Is that a joint?
non-TA person question, but I haven't really dipped my toes in it too much because it is super new. And like, I think that there was a time to stake your Ethereum, and it was as soon as it launched. And you know, once that gets done, I think I'm pretty. I can imagine what's going to happen when the staking, that lockup period ends. You know, for all that Ethereum 2.0 or whatever, it might not be good, especially if sentiments like this. Yikes! People are just going to be trying to get it and get out. So yeah, I don't know. It's really late now, right? So, sell below critical areas. It needs to desperately be above if you want higher prices. And until it gets back above those levels, it's a loser. That's it. Loser till above 446, and then maybe back testing successfully. It's either 405 or 446. It's like a little zone. Inflection zones. Oh my god. Right, you're below them. That's it. That sucks, dude. 39.49. That's bearish control zone. You're getting into it on the daily again. Negative Momo just begun to build. There was almost bearish divergence, hidden divergence, but it was too whacked out to even tell. No, I mean, there's just better assets out there. Better assets, man. But I think like you could probably use your imagination. That's pretty nice little supply line right there, wasn't it? It like kind of, yeah, it went up like 1, 2, 3, and then your fourth touch, it was a perfect failure. Tested it and failed. So I don't know if it's a wedge. It might just be a channel, you know. Yeah, it's more like a downsloping channel, you know, major downtrends. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't touch it. Good luck, though. Next one was, oh my god, it was so good, and then it's like it can't perform with Bitcoin. I'm sorry, it just can't and won't play out if Bitcoin dumps, even though you know it's in a long sustained uptrend, right? It only makes higher lows. That's all it does. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows again. I mean, confirmation lows, confirmation low, confirmation low maybe. It's trying to hold on to the inflection points from like its life since 2020. Can devs do something? Yeah, they're doing something. There they are. They're your developers. We found out who they were. Yeah, I mean, like OXT, it's got all the makings to perform well. Like, you know, it's not set up as well as Link maybe, or XLM or something, but the M shape, the uptrend, the, you know, the full reset in the uptrend, which is the 886 retrace. And still trying to hold on to this one little level. If it breaks this level, I mean, you got to be out. You can't even think about it. If it breaks 34.7 cents, it's probably going down minimum 28.9 cents and then like 20 cents after that, dude. This is just a threshold you don't want to fall below, okay? Just based on historical price action, when it does fall below that level, straight down, straight up, 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 straight down, straight up. So why not straight down again if it breaks it? It's a very real possibility. That's why it's like important to understand where you are on this and how close it is to, you know, falling below critical levels. Okay, so that's your OXT. Thanks, thank you, Nick. Real strong super chat. Thanks, man. I need to just turn my webcam off, dude. I'm like grimacing because I can't swallow, dude. It's bad. Okay, move on. Next one. Yeah, strong, super strong, continuing to be strong, up 1.73 on the day. It was up way more earlier. But yeah, it was like, this is nice. I mean, look what, there's a very real area here. Like there's like resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance. You rallied, you broke it, you back tested it. You're kind of back testing the top part, top end of that little range zone, whatever. And it's good. I mean, it's pretty wild how much better it's performing than you know, everything else. I mean, it's almost like going parabolic, right? I mean, you're talking about acceleration. Like use that curve line tool and you can kind of see it, like, right? It's, dang, man, yeah, it's, you can just tell. So I mean, yeah, it's lifting off. So now you'd say at this point, if you're in on this, I don't think you want to see. You do not want this asset below 597 now. That's it, right? I mean, that's to protect oneself if they're in strong. I just like falling below 597 at this point. It's probably real bad. Like that's just based on the historical price action correlation below that level. I don't think you want to see, if you're successfully back testing it a couple times and holding, like why would you want to mess with it below there? But yeah, the trend, this uptrend it's been in is not in jeopardy till it falls below the previous swing lows, which is like 496. But that means it could go so much lower and then break down. So you're just looking like, hey, you broke out. So, you know, you don't want it to false breakout here, okay? So protect oneself below 597. All right, that's all I can tell you. So far, so good. Started with an M shape and a confirmation low. See what I'm saying? M shape, reaction low. No one knows. Nice rally though. Second low. Market participants gain confirmation they need, so a larger markup happens, and look where it's taking you. Right. So it's the same like kind of idea we're talking about on the daily, where you have the type 1. No one knows. Type 2, hey, if it stops selling off and you start like pivoting and rallying, you know, the price action starts rounding out or something, you start gaining like an argument, then yeah, the type 2 return could be very valid here. It could be amazing. This could be a long opportunity. But you just got to wait, because it's just like it's going to take time down here to bottom out, I think. So, yeah. Thanks for the 1,200 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the coverage of this price action, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. You know, I'm not talking about what actually happened, just talking about the price action. Or I'm talking about the coverage of it, okay? Don't kill me, man. Hey, if you watched the stream yesterday, not bad. It's okay. It wasn't wrong. It wasn't right either. It was just identifying price action, right? That, like, identifying distribution, knowing what distribution is equals lower highs than the previous highs. You know, it's just like you get that feel eventually. And then it's almost like, you know, hey, it looks just like it did here before it rallied up. But here's the difference. The first time, no one knew that was the top. But the second time, even the third time, market participants gain that confirmation that the top was in, right? It's always not about the one. No one knows on December 7th that the top was in, but people found out December 24th, 27th, the top was in then. You sold off, created the same type of fractal as you did here, but this time dumped versus pumped, right? Yeah. Okay, David asked about Chainlink. That's up 9. Look at this 60-minute bullish hammer. Oh my God, it's Thor's hammer. It's Simonim's hammer, dude, right here on the 60-minute. What a joke of a time scale, but still, wow, what a reversal that is being ushered in already. What a beast. Look at this 4-hour, 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah, no, on the last, you had a tweezer top reversal, bearish engulfing candle combination on the last 4-hour close. This is a really strong recovery, unlike most other coins. Band also recovering all right, decently. But yeah, this is that active trade setup. We're thinking eventually $34 to $35, just based on historical price action between $20 and $34, $35. That's it. So you just gotta wait, man. You gotta wait, and it has. Wow, it's been really nice. Like, not having to worry, because this one's just not been dumping. It's been in its own world, but you just can't ignore these structures, dude. They're too amazing. What example did I give yesterday of something extremely similar to this one? Ford Motors. Even though Ford Motors was a 10-year large harmonic, it was the exact same context. Just everything was the same. Predictable patterns, all that, right? That's all it is. So it just, you know. And then what was so amazing about it was it back tested the old August of 2020 all-time high as support. It sprung, it back tested the spring, it's off. and it's about to have its first daily candle close above the 200-day simple moving average since November 25th. Very, very good, breaking that 200. It's doing the opposite of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's breaking its 200-day simple moving average. Link's breaking above it. Now look at the volume. The volume on the daily, my God, man. Highest levels of volume you've seen on Chainlink, at least on Coinbase, since June 22nd, and it's all bullish. It's buying. It's not selling. Like, Bitcoin's got a lot of selling pressure. What's going on here, dude? Chainlink taking over the world? Oh, man. Okay, glad everyone's having a good day so far, I think, right? So we got 6 minutes, kind of running out the clock till the daily candle close on Bitcoin, but right, this is kind of like what the streams become now. It's kind of just like, you know, there's no hype anymore. It's just gonna be like, oh, yep, we're covering the distribution, and some anomalies on this market exist. One being Link, and the other one being, you know, that we had identified really well, was banned, right? The same gorgeous structure, man. Same beautiful pattern. After a huge drawdown, the M shape develops, the confirmation low possibly, and you rallied to where? To the major level, like the most major level that exists on this chart is 745 to 762. It ran up and touched it like the Jesus, also touched that 200-day simple moving average at the same time, and then pulled back with Bitcoin, but still is up 11% on the day, which is almost miraculous. All right, so yeah, banned and Chainlink. But then it's weird though. Then it's like you know, you go to like XLM, which is also incredible looking, like the M shape, right? But it doesn't matter. I can't even determine, is the type 2 return happened, or is it about to dump and roll over and go back down to 22.7 cents for a type 2 return or something, right? He's like not performing like Chainlink or Band, even though it has a very similar setup. It's just not. It's selling off of Bitcoin. So really tough, man. Like, you don't know which ones are gonna be doing well on the day versus not, right? You got a lot of coins down over 10% today. Yeah, UMA is another one, right? Sure. Dude, this is rough, man. I shouldn't have gone live. This is so bad. Like, I don't know, dude. It's like these past, like, going on, like 2.5 days now has been, like, awful, man. So, yeah, I'm just showing you, like, not all S coins are created equal. They don't all catch the bids, right? GRT's down 6.6%. Okay, so it's like that everywhere, man. Carnage, chaos across the markets. Okay. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance, right? Let's start rallying. Yeah, it started rallying a little bit. Yeah, get back above 40%. Unfortunately, well, it doesn't matter if it's fortunate or unfortunate. All I'm telling you, the candle low close from May 17th of 2021 has now successfully been back tested as a resistance for the first time. I mean, I guess it did it on January 3rd, but it also just did it again. So you need to get back above that, I think. Yep. And if you do, then oh my God, you know, like that's a crazy, you know, think about this happening, right? It rallies and then back tests that level as support. What a buying opportunity if it was an actual asset that you could trade or whatever. I think you can, but like, you know, assets that are at the bottom of the range, as they fall below the lows of the range, and then they spring, and then they back test the spring, and then what do they do after that? They do this, man. All right, so just It hasn't happened, and it may never happen. I'm just telling you what you want to look for opportunity. It's educational. It's fun stuff, right? It's funny how Asia didn't dump last night, you know? They propped it up, and then Wall Street dumped it this afternoon. Sean MK, thank you so much, dude, for joining the Patreon. Much love, dude. Sing of the Patreon and Discord, you gotta do that. Alright, cool. Dude, when you're sick, you are not yourself at all. I am not myself at all, dude. It sucks so bad. Like focusing is so hard. Like even my eyeballs hurt, dude. Would you say type 2 return on ABCD? I don't know, man. It's like a type 3 return on the big M shape, like the US dollar. Type 3 return, what? Just kidding. There's no type 3 return. Gold didn't dump today, and that's telling, dude. Just pay attention to gold. It's doing the opposite of Bitcoin. It is reaccumulating. And that is evidence of, there's evidence of accumulation occurring on gold right now, quietly, methodically. It's regarding the 200-day moving average as support, whereas Bitcoin, as of just yesterday, even back tested that 200 as resistance before dumping.
It's great that you're on, but bro, get some rest. Want to have you feeling better sooner rather than later. You all in chat, if you're in Discord, keep talking with one another. The education on this move is about. The support has been great.
Thanks, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Hey, you know, like, I was live during the whole world collapsing, during the COVID crash, every day, every morning for all the limit downs, circuit breakers triggering, and everyone was getting sick and people were dying and all that, and it's like, okay, I'll be there for you. And then it's like, oh, well, I now finally got it, you know, I think, and I'm still gonna be here, you know. All right, chat. Jesus chimes for the new day. It's been born. Lowest daily candle close since September 29th. Yes. Lowest price in September 29th on candle close. Yes, bearish control zone on the daily on the RSI, 32.79. Yikes. It seems very possible that 40 to 42K is going to be tested. I mean, it seems very, very possible. Like, you're so close to it now. Why not test it again, right? Fear and Greed's at 15. What was it at July 21st? What was that Fear and Greed at then? Could that be a good question? It's probably like 7 or something right down there. Or I don't know, though, because it's like we had been stuck and hung out for so long at that level. Maybe people got complacent and weren't as scared or something. I don't know how the variables of that index works, so. Are you sure it was at 3? I don't know if I trust you, dude. I think there's like more people in here that are first-time viewers or something. Yeah, so Swan Bitcoin. I'm clueless on Bitcoin, even though literally watch the stream from yesterday. Watch the stream from yesterday and tell me that. Scrub. My God. Big yikes. Literally perfect. Literally perfect, dude. So it was at 10 or 9 or 8 or 10. Okay, so 7. Fine. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you besides it's going to take... So the impulse happened. So you have impulses and you have consolidation. Impulse, consolidation. All right, we have the impulse. The impulse, we don't know if it's completely done yet. It's going to take time. for us to figure out where the bottom is. You haven't, I don't think you put it in yet. There's not a candle that's implied anything yet, okay? So poll for bottom. Do we even have like, yeah, I guess we can do a poll for the bottom. Someone just said, I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Does it look like or sound like I'm doing any better, chat? Just wondering. I don't feel any better. Okay, like, we'll see. So answer would be like 40 to 42K. We could be like 30, 35K. I don't know. Add option. Definitely add option. 30K. I'm gonna do less than 30K. Yeah, that's gonna be broad.
Which would be stronger, the bearish Devon FTM or the backtest of 2.6 as support?
What's up, big dude? Well, look, I just posted the poll. I don't even know if it's a good poll, but I mean, like, you know, tried. Gave some options. I mean, like, I have a fever. It's not as bad as yesterday, but I can't even like talk or like my throat is so much more swollen and sore than it was yesterday. So it's like a trade-off. So it's equal. It's like not any better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so everyone can vote on the poll. We got 164 votes already, and 63% saying 40 to 42K would be the bottom here. Right, just which is pretty much the answer. The pattern completion zones type 2 return on that big shark pattern. Yeah, so and this is what the point on the 60-minute where you could see a short-term relief rally to reset the oscillator before it dumps again and then eventually does test this level. Anytime when you see something so oversold like this, 20 on the RSI, you know, it can sell a little bit more, but chances are eventually you get this deep down there. This is what happens, right? You rally to reset, and then the rally could be nothing. It could be like just several hours or half a day or something of just slightly higher levels. And then it gets to 30 again, and then dumps once more and gets oversold once more. And then that's when the divergence starts developing, right? So, yep. My music ended, dude. Like yesterday. It's kind of like my cue, I guess. Dude, I can't do it, man. I don't know. Alright, FTM. Good lord, FTM. What a dump and then a pump. What'd you ask about? You said something about something, dude. It's almost like, who cares? Like, oh, Bitcoin dump like that. FTM's like, who cares? You said something. Let's see. What will be stronger, bearish divergence on FTM or the backtest of 2.6 as support? What would be stronger? Bearish divergence or 2.6? Oh, you're talking about right here? Just this little peak right there. That high from November 25th. What do you mean it will be stronger? I don't understand. Because a backtest could be bullish if it holds. That's such a Egg, that's like an impossible question. I don't even get it. I don't even get what you mean. What's stronger, bearish divergence or a back test? That doesn't even make sense. Of how could I answer that? Okay. I mean, like, dude, like that's it. Like yesterday, you were warned. The warning came to be. It's already played out. It was like a band-aid, ripping a band-aid off. Ow. It didn't bleed out. It snapped down. We got the resolution after the rule of 3 again. All right, rule of 3, resolution after the 3rd time something happens, whether it's a back test of a support. All right, 1 time, 2, 3 times failed, 4th time don't, right? I mean, just the rule of 3, man. It happens. It's weird phenomenon, and you sure as heck got it. Yep. It is crazy how many people impersonate me to try to scam you. Yes, it is weird. Yes. It's very weird. It's psychotic, actually. I hate it. It's like the thing I hate more than anything about being an influencer is that they try to take the trust I built with my community, our community, and they try to manipulate you and make you think that you are talking to me when in fact you're talking to a scammer that's trying to take your money. Please, I will never. Like, the only way you should ever support me, right? Patreon, tips, crypto, NFTs, merchandise. That's it. I will never be like, hey, dude, I've got some crazy exchange I want you to join, dude. I'll never do that, ever. If you're in here watching and you ever see someone that's saying they're me, be like, oh, dude, there's an exchange or whatever. I don't even know all the scams they're trying to do. They're countless. It's not me, okay? It's just not. All right. So, measure moves hit of this, whatever, descending triangle or 3 falling peaks or whatever, classic distribution structure. It's hit, and now the RSI might reset before going lower again, which it seems very possible because that's what they normally do. It just wave structure. It's like 1 down, 1 big down, 1 small up, 1 big down again. Right? So you just had 1 big down. Okay, RSI stupidly oversold on insignificant time scales. Okay, 1 small up, and then 1 larger down again. Right? To go test probably these levels, or at least test even December 4th low. You know, it's $150 away from doing that. And this is the area, though, down here we're wanting and coveting Bitcoin to round out to stop the selling pressure. And then we confirm that this bottom from December 4th is actually the real bottom. And then a major reversal could be ushered in. Yeah. All right. So I guess that's it, man. I've been live over an hour. Just bear with me during these times. I'm just getting over this illness, and I'll be back. I'll be kicking it soon. It's just taking time. So, the fever comes and goes. It's coming and going, so it'll be out soon. So, thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions, all the viewers today. I hope you understand maybe like what traditional technical analysis can do. Like, you can actually, we thought that the market was signaling or telegraphing kind of the weakness of what was happening, and lo and behold, they don't. So cool. TA respected, I would say, in some ways. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
Bubble tip $25. Just supporting the stream, don't worry about the ASA request. Get some rest.
Thanks Double Bubble Man for the 25. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you.